Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. In the previous episode we made our way through the rest of Damonta, rescuing civilians and putting an end to the Tinker. And in this episode there are a few minor things we need to take care of before we can take off. Need to meet with a couple of people, specifically at the diner, at the radio tower, and here at the garage, not because we need to speak with them, but because we need to get rid of all the junk we are carrying. And there is one minor quest we need to take care of, but it requires bringing along a guest companion, at least in our case, that I didn't want to risk dying. So, I will see you guys at the diner, first and foremost. Okay then, back at the diner. Time to see how the Bins are doing now that they're reunited with their daughter. Hey Rangers, any news? Mom, Dad, I'm here. These guys saved me. Robots took me into the airplane graveyard and... Bin, you're alive? Oh, thank God. But what is that on your chest? Oh my God, it's been her chest. It's in her chest. She's been cut open. What is this? What happened to my daughter? Bin told us how you saved her from the robots. We owe you more than we can possibly repay. Please take anything from our stash. And your money's no good at El Saigon. Everything's on the house from now on. But, Rangers, we don't understand what's happened to her. A synth called the Tinker took your daughter to experiment on her. A robot did this, but why? What could it possibly... No, don't tell me. It's just sick. Sick, I don't even know what it is. What is it? It's an artificial heart. I didn't know anything like that even existed. How is it possible? Is it safe? The tech is unlike anything we've seen. We honestly don't know. I'm just gonna tell her she shouldn't have any problems. I can see in your eyes that's a lie, Rangers. But I know it was meant kindly. Thank you. I guess we'll just love her for as long as she's got left. What's the El Saigon? The finest Mexinam food you'll find in the Wasteland. Carne asada, banh mi, buluk lak tacos, pollo pho, you name it, we've got it. Cheap, fresh, and quick. And for you, free, for the rest of your life. As soon as we get the stove working again. And he actually is true about all this. We have, well, access to this. But I feel they need it more than we do. So I'm going to leave it to them. Okay, up next, I'm probably going to hit up the garage just to saw off the junk. If they say anything new, I'll tell you. If not, then I'll meet you at the radio tower.
Thanks for helping me get rid of those robots, Rangers. You're the ones who put a stop to the robots in the graveyard? That's awesome. Maybe now Damonta can get back on its feet. Anything we can do for you, just ask. It's yours. Even Big Betty if you want her. Doesn't look like we'll be needing her anytime soon.
Thanks, but we already got Big Betty.
I've got a couple of things.
And speaking of which, we are going to sell off all of our junk.
Anything else, Rangers?
Holy hell, that's a lot. And a lot of weight off of our backs. How are we doing on ammo? Decent. He doesn't use any. And decent. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to swap out our pulse rifle for the Xenon cannon. But yeah, I don't think we need anything. Just need to sell off our junk.
Thanks again for the save. And good luck out there.
Unfortunately, it seems as though
me a lot about mechanics.
Still over encumbered. Let me see if tossing that on to Takayuki.
Why are you laughing?
Okay, now I will see you guys back at the the radio tower. Oh, Werewolf Wally, we fixed your robot problem.
Can it be true? Is the infestation over? All hail rock and roll! This is great news! Have another beer while I go broadcast the news. Hallelujah, children! Deliverance has come! The plague of robots is no more, and it's all thanks to the Desert Rangers. Let's all give them a big Tamanta welcome. That is, if anybody's left in town. So, did you attach your Higgs to your bosun or whatever it was, and everything was hunky-dory? Fine, fine. Hey, glad it all worked out. Rock on, brothers and sisters!
Okay then, so, one minor quest I was talking about takes place down to the south. Now, the reason I didn't take it on is because there is a character that, in our case, we need to bring along in order to complete this quest. And I know what you're probably wondering, why didn't you start it up? Well, I really can't risk this character getting killed by the robots. And I know what that also leads to, well, why would you risk Red? Well, technically, we don't need Red in order to complete this quest. Oh, hey. Oh, robots just died off.
I've read about motels in books. Apparently, you went to them when you wanted a divorce.
Wrong kinds of books, kiddo. But anyways, up here in the motel, there's a safe, but that's not what we're here for.
Who's there? If it's robots, I still got enough juice to blow your gaskets through your manifolds.
It's the Desert Rangers.
Rangers, hallelujah! Bartholomew, help Doc let him in. Howdy, Rangers. Good to lay eyes on you.
Hey, Jill. Good to see you
I
again.
swear, Rangers, every time you see us, we're in a peck of trouble. It's plain embarrassing.
What's the trouble this time?
Should have known something was up as soon as we got in. The place was like a ghost town. And all of a sudden, robots everywhere. I'm afraid Howdy sacrificed his life giving us time to hide. And even that wasn't enough. Big tooth bastard got in before we could close the door and killed 2 of my boys before we put them down. Got me pretty good, too. Thank God Doc didn't get hurt this time. And top all of that, we lost the cattle, which makes us dead and broke.
I'm sorry about Howdy, ma'am.
I know he was an ornery cuss, but he was as loyal and stalwart a cowboy sorry. I gotta dab my eye a minute. I'm gonna miss that boy.
What happened to your cattle?
The herd scattered when them robots attacked, and without him, this trip's a total loss. Say, I don't suppose you folks be willing to help us out again. We need to get them cattle back so we can sell them somewhere else. Doc and me ain't up to the task, and Bart here, well, it's too dangerous a job for one man. If you could take him with you till you come across the herd, I'd be mighty obliged. He can get him back on his own, but hunting for him in a robot-infested town? I don't want another young man's life on my conscience. Savvy?
Sure, we'll keep an eye out. And Bart is welcome to come along. We can always use more hands.
Praise the Lord. Thank you so much. And you'll like Bart. He may not have much to say, but he's a crack shot.
Right.
Adios, Rangers.
Now, in case you're wondering why I wouldn't want to risk Bart, it's, well, I can't complete this quest without him. If he dies, I'm pretty much screwed, because the only other way to get the cows back here is with the Animal Whisperer ability, which we don't have. Whereas with Red, if he dies, well, we only need the perception skill to get where we need to go. But anyways, as for the cows, they are up here. All we gotta do is bring Bart there. And considering all the fighting we had to do to get there, you can probably understand why I didn't want to bring Bart along. So, I will see you guys back up there where we began this video. Okay then. Back here at the Tinker's little hideout, if we head up to this area, we should find the cows. Right around... Come on, I know they're here. There they are. At which point, Bart should automatically do something.
Thanks, Rangers. I'll take him from here. Watch yourselves. You hear? Come on, girls. Let's get out of here.
And now I will see you guys back at Jill. Oh, and by the way, if you notice the camera jerking a little bit whenever we walk around, that's not the recording, that's something in-game. I'm not 100% sure on what's causing it. But anyways, yeah, now I will see you back at Jill. Okay, back to the motel, time to see Jill.
Ah, Rangers, thank you so much. Bart got back with the herd just a little while ago. Don't make up for all the good men we lost, but at least we'll be able to pay for a few funerals once we sell our stock. Here's what I promised you.
Thank you, Jill.
Adios, Rangers.
And with that, we are officially done in Damonta. You see, the whole Red Bachowski quest actually doesn't take place here in Damonta. Well, outside of finding him. Because we actually have to go to Silo 7 in order to complete it. You know, it's times like this I could really wish I could speed up their walking speed around here. But it is what it is. Wait, the airplane graveyard is the other way. Do you know some secret ranger trail or something? Yeah, we do. Because you were searching in the wrong place.
Hey, all you cats and kittens, this is Werewolf Wally with a little thank you card for those dynamite desert rangers who just saved our collective bacon. Popey and McGee down at the garage say thanks for fixing those robots. We would have been wrecked without you. Big hugs and kisses from Hector and Carla down at the El Saigon. Without you, we would have lost the most important thing in our world. Thank you for rescuing our daughters. And I'd like to add my own personal thank you. Thanks for running those robots out of town, Rangers. You rock. And this one is for you.
It's moments like these that I truly live for as a ranger. Anyways, like I said, we need to head for Silo 7. But we're not going to be doing anything that the other guys asked us to. Hopefully we don't run into anything along the way, but if we do, I'll skip ahead. Huh. That's surprising. We actually didn't run into anything. Anyways, we're gonna need to head up this way. Whoa, hold up. I got a good feeling about this place. Let's keep looking. Now, if we don't have Red with us, then we need a high perception skill. Rangers, you aren't going to squeeze through that hole in the canyon wall, are you? Yeah, if you have a high perception skill, you can find it without him. Rangers, this is it! The Sierra Madre! Alright, well, where is he? Ow! I got a effing splinter. Ugh. Now we gotta look around with somebody who has rather high perception to find... What's this? Look at this place does not inspire poetry. Now, there is something in that broken toaster, but unfortunately, we don't have the skills for it. Because I sent Robbie home. It is a tragedy report and a Sky Mall magazine we can take back to Flintlock. Supposed to be something around here that we can find. It's meant to be in one of these vents, but... Ah, something in here. Found it, just like the old man said. Yeah, unfortunately it requires brute force, of which I only have a 12% chance at getting through. So, I'm gonna quick save. Huh. It worked. Okay, Rangers. We found the treasure. Now we split it up even between us, right? Right. Great. I always knew the Rangers were honorable men. 10 gold. Thing is, I have no idea what it's used for. It has a white label, so it has some form of purpose, but I don't know what. I've looked over some forums and whatnot that say, oh, it's just a cell, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, with that, I'll see you guys back on the map, because there is one last thing that we need to do before heading back to the Citadel. Okay then, back within the Damonta area, we need to start searching around this area. Because, come on, there it is, the last of the mysterious shrines in the Arizona area. No, there's some things we can mess with. Oh. Bombs, huh? Yeah, that entire thing is surrounded by bombs. Not gonna mess with it. Though it could be something valuable. Screw it. Takayuki. Set him up. I said set him off. That can always be healed off when we get back. Plus, being the tankiest person here, you can handle it. Although I'm willing to bet this is nothing. Oh. Yeah, that explains a lot. Well, doesn't... Yeah, it explains a lot. Crumpled greenbacks, which is junk that is worth nothing. Let's see. Rose already has a Benetto. So I'll toss that onto Eagle Eye, give her the ammo. Give her the basic Surgeon Trauma kit. And I guess we can take the Clay Wizard figurine. But the rest of this, worthless. Now, it's time we checked out our real prize. The shrine itself. You approach the small plaque on the base to read the inscription, only to discover the inscription to be several pictures of cubes instead of words. The squad is inspired as it admires this impressive shrine, or this shrine. I mean, it is still technically impressive. Alright, now with that, we need to make our way back to Ranger Citadel to get our new orders. Wonder what they could be.
This is Citadel Base calling Ranger Team Echo. Please respond.
Huh. Looks like things are not going according to plan for us. Go ahead.
10-4, Echo 1. Good to hear your voice. Now listen. A situation occurred while you were off the air. The Red Scorpion militia has gotten a bee in their bonnet about something, and they've been sending squads into our territory to harass our people and sabotage our works. Danforth is calling it retribution for Ranger atrocities, but I got no idea what he's talking about. Whatever it is, it's gotta stop. Copy?
Copy.
10-4. Unfortunately, all other teams are currently out trying to chase down these damn hit squads, so you're on your own. I need you to get to the prison and see what the hell is up Danforth's ass. And if you can get him to calm down or make peace, then do what you have to do. Disrupt his operations, destroy his base, kill him, capture him. I don't care what it is. Just get the little pest off our backs. We're not going to be able to send you to LA unless this mess is dealt with. You read me?
We read you.
10-4, Echo 1.
Well, here's
Copy,
hoping
Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Congratulations, Echo 1.
that we can solve this peacefully. I think my charisma skills might just be enough to be able to do it. Let's see. She's already got higher smartass than me. You know what? Let's get this into leadership. I've been needing that for a while. But yeah, looks like we're not headed back to base yet. We gotta take care of Commander Danforth. Thankfully, I know just how to take care of him. And hopefully we don't get interrupted on our
The
way.
Red Scorpion militia has turned a blind eye to the Desert Rangers' constant infringement of its borders. We have put up with their assaults on our citizens and our soldiers. We have ignored their attempts to turn the towns we protect against us. But this latest act is too vile. It cannot be forgotten. It cannot be forgiven. The Desert Rangers are killing our dogs. They've infected our loyal hounds, our best friends, our constant companions, with a plague that is killing them in the most cruel, barbaric fashion possible. Their paws bleed, their mouths froth, their eyes weak pus. They stop eating, they stop moving, and then they die. Vargas, do you hear me? You've gone too far this time. This isn't just one dog. This is 100, and it isn't a little boy whose best friend you've killed. It's your worst enemy. I'm coming for you, Vargas. I'm gonna kick down your walls and cut your throat. I was always coming, Vargas, but I was biding my time, building my militia, getting it ready for the day when we would take over all of Arizona and leave the Desert Rangers bleeding in the dust where they belong. Well, you forced my hand, Vargas. The day you let your plague loose among my dogs was the first day of the rest of your short life. You will die for this, Vargas. I'll have your head on a stake.
Well, that explains a lot. Also, a little boy and his best friend? How odd. Well, better get moving and take care of this. We're probably going to go in the same way. I don't believe the soldiers we killed before respawn. Though we are going to avoid the front gate because there are still those soldiers there we left. Shouldn't run into any opposition, but the place that we need to go first is the farm where we freed those pigs. So you said head up through here, cut around the side. Let's see, we should be able to sneak, I believe, through here. What was that? Something seems to be buried here. Okay, let's hope it's not a bomb. Transmorpher. Ah, hell. Killing his own people. What's that gonna solve? Okay, head right here. Avoid the guys at the gate that I know we left alive. Yep. And then head in through our special back entrance we made some time ago. Excuse me. After that, it should be a simple matter of getting through. Oh, hey, another toaster. Oh, wait, no, that's the back entrance we made. But we can't do anything with that. Not that I think there's anything special in there. Hold up. Sorry about that. Had to clear my throat. And I just heard the sound of some dogs. Weird. Okay, then no soldiers in here. Well, looks like he didn't bother to replace the ones we killed. Which, you know, makes our job easier. But anyways, this whole scenario is the reason you want to take care of all those quests in Happy Valley before you leave. One, it clears a way for you at this point, so we don't have to worry about fighting any guards. And two, well, actually that's about it. Well, two, you can't complete them later on. Especially not the pig rescue one, which, actually now that I think about it, was probably the only quest we could complete in this area. Now, we don't want to head straight for the prison. Instead, we want to head for the Auswater farm, where there are still guards that are going to try and kill us.
Look how clean and fresh it is here.
Ranger's gone
It's like
somewhere.
we're not
Feel
even
the
in the
sting of the scorpion. That all you got? Alright, crouch down, and I may as well take care of this guy first. I'm not even going to question how do you blast off both his arms and his head with one shot. Oh right, I forgot I sped things up. Oh well. Fact of the matter is, we need to kill all these guys. Rogue, you get over here. Shoot him. Yeah, these guys are going to be tougher. Oh, and they've got lobbers. I'd forgotten about the lobbers. Gamma ray. Not sure it's going to do us much good here. I mean, granted, these guys are essentially low level, so they're not going to be too much of an issue for us. Takayuki, you can't really do anything, so I'm just going to place you in an area where you'll be a better target for them. And time to test out your new Xenon cannon. But anyways, yeah, in order to take care of this peacefully, we do need to kill these guys. Counterintuitive as that might sound, it's what we gotta do. Okay, that's them. Brains, you just get behind cover. Maybe see if you can take this guy's cover out. Or just kill him outright. Works for me. Let's see. Take this one out. And that's all you can do. Go for this guy, he's the weaker of the bunch. And Takayuki, you just get over here. Oh, he's gonna need some serious healing when we get back. Okay, that's all of them taken care of. Now we need to find this one guy somewhere among all this. And maybe take care of a bit of looting. No way any of the stuff they have is better than what I've already got. So I'm just going to toss the guns all over onto Eagle Eye. Come out, wherever you are. I know you're here. Oof. Where is he hiding? He's got to be here, because if he isn't, we're kind of screwed. There he is. Joe. A wild-eyed, haunted man. He stares at you, angry. This is all your fault, Rangers. If you'd finished off Danforth back before the Scorpions took over the prison, I would never have... Oh, God. Never would have what? I'm the one who made the dog sick. I told the Scorpions the Rangers are the ones who did it. It was the only way I could think of to make you kill Danforth like you should have long ago. How did you make the dog sick? There's a plague, blister paw, it's called. I'd seen some wild dogs with it out in the scrub, so I caught one of them, brought it to the farm. The poor guard dogs. It spread so quick. I was going to cure them as soon as you and the Scorpions started fighting, but then I realized that if I did, Danforth would guess that it was me who infected them. and I was too afraid, and my plan didn't even work. The Rangers were supposed to kick Danforth's ass, but he's kicking yours. Now the Scorpions are going to rule everywhere. Do you have a cure? Yes, but I can't give it to the dogs. Commander Danforth will kill me as soon as I do. You need to cure the dogs and confess to Danforth. But Danforth loves those dogs more than he loves people. He'll cut me to pieces. You have to protect me. I'm not going there. Fine, we'll cover for you. Give us the cure and we'll take it to him. Well, alright, but I'm only doing this for the dogs. I never should have hurt them. Just a drop is all that's needed. This should be more than you'll ever need. Please don't tell him it was me. I'm sorry for all the trouble. Yeah, I bet you are now.
How could I have been so wrong about this place? This is terrible. Something must be done.
Yeah, you got that right. Okay, I know that we're out of time for this episode, but I want to finish this quest up so that in the next episode we can head back to the Ranger Citadel and move on to a new land. Now, as I'm going to, one, switch to my Blix, quick save, because I have no idea how this is going to go down. Ow, ow, ow. Now, we need to be very careful when approaching the prison, because there are some turrets there that can kill us instantly if we're not careful.
Rangers or no, I won't stand for any more behavior like that.
What behavior? We didn't kill anyone.
So, the dog killers have returned. Cross the line of stones, Rangers. I'm begging you. Come forward and die like the dogs you killed.
We found a cure for the dogs. Let's talk.
You have a cure? No bullshit? I don't believe it. Well, alright, Rangers. I ain't gonna turn down a chance to cure my dogs. But if you're lying to us, you're dead. Hear me?
Yeah. If we were to cross this line, these turrets would have insta-killed us. Or at least done a ton of damage to everybody. Keep your hands where we can see them and keep walking. You better have that cure. Yeah. A tall, hard-eyed man with purple scar across his clean-cut left cheek. The hate in his eyes looks hot enough to burn you to the ground.
I would dearly love to cut you up and feed you to our dogs. But if you really have a cure, then stand right where you are and wait. The boss is coming. If you don't have a cure, then make a move. It'll be your last.
We have the cure.
You
Come
better.
on, Raina. You can make it, girl. I want you to see the men who did this to you. And then, I'll kill them.
The leader of the Red Scorpions is younger than you expected. Hardly out of his 20s. A broad-shouldered guy with a baby face that no amount of armor or scruffy beard can hide. His eyes change from warm to ice-cold as he looks from his sick dog to you.
So, Rangers, they tell me you can cure my dogs. Can you raise the dead ones, too? Can you bring Rex back to me?
Who's Rex?
You don't know the name? How about the name Bobby? Ring any bells? Of course not. The Rangers are a fucking steamroller that doesn't stop to learn the names of the insignificant ants it crushes beneath its wheels. Well, let me tell you a little story. Once upon a time, a boy and his dog lived in High Pool, and one day the Rangers came to town and killed the dog. Oh, they said it had rabies, but does that explain them gunning down the little boy too, when he was armed with nothing but a BB gun? Any wonder that when that little boy clawed his way back from the edge of the grave, he vowed to hurt the Desert Rangers worse than they'd hurt him? Any wonder that he started the biggest, baddest gang in the land and made the Desert Rangers their public enemy #1?
Yep. This is the very same Bobby from way back that we were told about in High Pool, from the very first game. You're the little boy from your story. You're Bobby.
Well, that only took 15 fucking years. Give the Ranger a cigar. Now, see if you can guess the size of the hole I'm gonna put in your head.
Your gang are just simple raiders.
We're a militia now, Ranger. The law in these parts. And pretty soon, we're gonna be the law in all of Arizona. My dream has always been to show you fucking cowboy tyrants how to do peacekeeping right. Treat the people with respect, not kill their children.
You show respect to your people by taxing them to death? Enslaving them on your farm?
We're in transition. I'm getting rid of the bad apples as quick as I can. And people are easier to protect when they're under tight control. If everybody works on the company farm, we don't have to patrol a bunch of far-flung cabins and shacks. Everybody's happier, right?
Have you asked your people if they're happy?
Sometimes the people don't know what's best for them. Sometimes you have to force them into good decisions. They'll thank us later. Trust me.
If the Desert Rangers had forced you to work on a farm, would you have thanked us?
That's different. The Rangers are a bunch of dog-killing bullies who don't care what happens to the little people.
Your bullies have beaten the little people, raped them, stolen their property. How is this better than the Ranger way?
Because... Okay, maybe forcing people isn't the best way. But how else are you supposed to get them all organized and protected? How are you supposed to get all the gear and guns you need unless you tax them?
Agree to a treaty with us and we can show you how. We've been doing it for years.
Ha! That's rich. Me take advice from the Desert Rangers? Why would I want to do that?
You should take our advice because we got the cure for your dogs by asking politely when you couldn't get it by force.
All right, Rangers, all right. You made your point. I guess we've got some things to learn. Okay. You cure my dogs, I'll pull back my boys and come to the table. But no promises that it'll all work out peaches and cream.
Yeah, that's all we're asking.
And if you kill any of my dogs, the deal's off, and you're dead. Start with Raina here, then head to the kennel. Come back when you're done.
Of course, of course. And that is how you get the best result possible. You do have to have a decently high smartass skill. I'd say bare minimum 6.
Raina, she's better already. Amazing. Now, go to the kennel. Rangers, hurry.
Of course, of course.
How you feeling, Raina? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
Though he's dressed in militia armor, he doesn't have that Red Scorpion swagger. He's an older, calmer man who obviously cares for the dogs that are his responsibility. Never thought I'd see Rangers in the prison. Does Commander Danforth know you're here? Danforth asked us to cure the dogs. That would explain it then. Usually when he speaks of you, you're demons from hell. But he loves his dogs and, well, look at them. They need all the help they can get, even from demons. What's wrong with the dogs? Don't know what struck them down. First it was old Siggy, and got these weeping lesions on her paws, and then she stopped eating. Then she died. Figured it was just the poor gal getting old and feeble, but then they all got sick. It's hit everybody pretty hard around here, and Bobby got the worst. Tell me about Bobby. Commander Danforth seems like a hard man, but he's got a soft spot for dogs. We all do. I don't know how we'll carry on if they all die. Can you help their sickness? Poor creatures ain't a thing I've been able to do for them, except make them comfortable. If you can cure them, well, it would mean the world to me. We'll do our best. Bobby says you're the Antichrist, but I don't give a good goddamn. If you can help our dogs, then you're okay in my book. Alright. Just gotta use this cure on everybody. Fortunately, we only have one dose, so we gotta do this one at a time. Oh my god. Get all the dogs. I can't believe my eyes. Get the rest. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We only got one vial to work with. Oh my god, you really have the cure. It's working. Really? You didn't notice it after the first dog? Let's see. Is that all of them? Oh, wait. There's one. It was blending in with the ground. Oh, and there's another one over there. Zvargus Snake. Through shaggy hair and a ratty beard, you see a gaunt, grimy face. Under the beard, you see a dog collar with a very familiar-looking dog tag. tag that dangles from his collar is actually a Desert Ranger star. On the back of a star is etched S. Dubitch. Grr, who are you? Where's my master? Your ranger badge says Dubitch. That is a bad name. Bad. My name is Vargas Snake. I am a bad dog. We're the Desert Rangers. Who are you? I am Svargus Snake. I am bad dog. Svargus Snake. Bad dog. Don't hit master. Don't hit me. You're not a dog. You're a man. No, I am a dog. A bad dog. Bad. Who is master? Master is good. Master only hits Svargus when he's been bad. Svargus loves master. Okay. By the way, to the developers, probably not a good idea to make the dogs the exact same color as the ground. Makes it very easy to miss them. But I think this should be the last one. Praise science, just one more to go. Oh, yeah, there it is. Exactly what I was talking about. I'll be damned, it worked! You've eased my weary heart, Rangers. Go tell Danforth. He'll do a backflip. Well, I doubt he'll do a backflip for us, but... Well?
Did you cure my dogs in the kennel?
Yep.
Is that so? Campbell?
Sir! Yes, sir!
Phew. All right, then. We're done here. Run on back to old Snakey and let him know I'm willing to talk. I ain't promising nothing, but we'll talk.
Can't talk to him about the other
Fuck
guy.
off.
Alright, well, with that, we have come to an end for this episode of Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we'll be back at the Citadel, because there's nothing else for us to do here. Unless something happens in between. Anyways, thanks for watching.